Hello, hello, hello. So this is the first week of October, and the book review for this week is called Pieces of Freedom, a Self-Healing Journal by Lucy Coutinho. And the book is on Amazon, I think for like 18 bucks, and it's like 63 pages, so it's a very quick and easy read. And what I really like about this book is the title, Pieces of Freedom, because when you think of peace and you think of freedom, you think of these are things that are high on the emotion, vibration of emotion chart. So it's almost peace and freedom come hand in hand with when you reach enlightenment. So I do like the title, and I think in the beginning, the first chapter of the book, she says that the purpose of this book is because going through this journey in this book, that she was trying to find happiness and joy. And so I think so basically the book is broken down into 12 sections, and the sections are numbered, and each section discusses an emotion that she's experiencing, but then also each section shares some of the emotions that a friend of hers or an acquaintance or someone that she knew was also experiencing, and they contributed to the book. So the book is like, it's the author's book, but it has a little bit of there's some collaboration work there, which I really like. So those are the pros. I really like the book. I like that it's short and sweet, and reading it just made me feel like I enjoyed experiencing some of the emotions right along with her, but then some of the emotions like you're really not going to enjoy experiencing, but you can relate to. And I think that was one of the purposes of this book. And so what I want to say, so let's go through the emotions, right? So the emotions are supposed to be, I think she took this year-long journey to the self-actualization chart, so going up the chart. But for me, this was more like, if you're familiar with the vibration of emotion chart spectrum, you can Google it. It's like the coolest thing ever, and I like that. I really like the chart. So for example, I've been trying to experience vulnerability, but I don't really know where vulnerability falls on that chart. But I know, like, for example, low vibration emotions are things that make us feel very weak and worthless and etc. And in this book, so typically it would be things like fear, shame, guilt, apathy. But in this book, she touches on there's a chapter, it's called self-worth, and she was talking about how she felt worthless. So that's like a low vibration emotion. Fear, something that we all experience, low vibration. And then you have the mid vibration emotions like courage and transformation, and then you have the high vibration emotions like gratitude. Gratitude was experienced in the month of October for her. And then you have love in the month of February. And then you have enlightenment, which was the very first chapter, which is how she started off her journey to reach enlightenment. So I really like that. What else? So it's a great book, and you should get it if you are into that. If you're into for example, if you're like I think she mentions being a Buddhist in here. I think most of the Buddhists are aware of some, like, the 10 words of the 10 words of human. So the things that we experience, the moments, emotional moments that we experience throughout our lives, but also from moment to moment. So you can go from being like extremely happy to feeling extremely depressed. So it's like you transition through the different worlds. And in Buddhism, I can give you some of the ones that I know right off the back, and that's like animality, hell. So the 6 lower words takes you from hell to heaven, and then after heaven you transition into the conscience realm, and it takes you further. But anyway, that's a different topic. I can discuss that because I do a little bit of practicing some of the teachings or learning about the teachings. And also the emotion, I can put a link. I don't know, it would probably be like a Pinterest link for the vibration of emotion charts, and you can see it. But I definitely recommend this book, and I will put my review on Goodreads, so if you want to go and look at it on there, feel free to. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your week.